Thou shalt not covet. Why not? Hello, my friends. This is Daniel Talley, the Note to Self guy, coming at you. Hope everyone is doing well. Got a question for you. Why do people covet? Just so we're dealing from the same deck, let me define what covet means. Covet can be defined as wrongfully desiring or wishing for something that someone else has. So what's wrong with that? It's kind of like going down the road, and at the end of your journey, you realize that your journey has brought the very worst out of you. In this episode, we meet Roland Meyers. Now, Roland is what you would call an average Joe. He has a decent job and a decent reputation in the community. But Roland has a problem. He is jealous and envious of his friends, simply because he wants what they have. Roll the tape.
Hi, my name is Roland Meyers. I'm pretty much the textbook definition of an average Joe. I'm 35 years old. I have an associate's degree. I make pretty good money. I make about 50 grand a year. My blood pressure is a little high, but other than that, I'm pretty healthy. But my life fails in comparison to my friends. Now take my friend 𝘾𝙀. Now Curtis ain't much to look at. You know, he makes $95,000 a year, but I don't understand why he won't get his teeth fixed. But Curtis's girlfriend, she is so fine. Delicious. I really don't understand what she sees in Curtis. That's for sure. You know, I would give my right arm to be with 𝙎𝙀𝙊𝙑𝙀𝙀. I really don't understand what she sees in Curtis. I'm a much better looking guy. I gotta figure out a way to break her and Curtis up so that I can get with her. I am so jealous of my friend 𝑙𝑎𝑖𝑟𝑜 Monet. Now De Niro got it going on. He has a mansion, he has a Rolls Royce, he has a private jet. Dude is a real hit with the ladies. And the women, good golly, Miss Molly. Fine, and more fine. I want his life. Who would have thought old dumb Donald Getwell would become a heart surgeon? You know, back in high school, every report card, this guy used to get a string of D's. He was a real dumbbell. And now he's a heart surgeon. If that dummy can become a heart surgeon, then I could have been a heart surgeon because I was 10 times smarter than him in high school. I tell you what, if I ever had a heart condition, no way would I be going to old dumb Donald to have my surgery. And that's for sure. Why do we covet? In the case of Roland, it would appear that he desires what his friends have. In doing so, it has given birth to jealousy, envy, anger, bitterness, unhappiness, and could even lead to murder. Remember the Cain and Abel story? Cain killed his brother because he was jealous and envious of him. So what does the Bible say about coveting?
You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his male or female servant, his ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. Exodus chapter 20, verse 17.
This is one of God's 10 commandments, and sometimes it is overlooked. Violation of this commandment starts in the mind, and with thought, action soon follows. How do we stop coveting? Are there any tips on how to not covet? God has some answers for us. We never know people's situations. All that glitter isn't necessarily gold. We find out that the woman Roland desires, you know, Curtis's main squeeze, 𝙎𝙀𝙊𝙑𝙀, is not what she appears. And Mr. Monet, well, he was heavily involved in the subprime mortgage scandal from years ago. That's how he gained his wealth.
Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 17 and 18.
So we should not make sinners our heroes or envy their ill-gotten gains. Now in the case of dumb Donald Getwell, Roland, listen to me. You can't be a dummy and make it through medical school. Give Donald some credit.
Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Mourn with those who mourn. Romans chapter 12, verse 15.
Perhaps Roland should be happy for his classmate's success. Instead of tearing him down, perhaps he should lift him up. Hello? What's up, Curtis? How you doing? Hey, man, wait a minute. Why you crying, man? What? You say 𝙎𝙀𝙊𝙑𝙀𝙏 maxed out your credit cards and ran away with a used car salesman? Get it together, brother. It's gonna be all right. I'll stop by later on this evening and check on you. Wow, who would have thought that 𝙎𝙀𝙊𝙑 was actually a gold digger? Yes, I will accept the charges. De Niro, what you doing in jail, man? What? They got you in for tax evasion. What do you want me to do? You want me to call your lawyer? Okay, I'll call him. Unbelievable. That dude got busted for tax evasion. Go figure. Hey, Dad, how you doing? What? Mom had a heart attack and needed a triple bypass. Did everything go okay? Ah, praise God. I'm glad everything's fine. Hey, who did the surgery? Donald Get-Well did the surgery? Oh boy. Wow, looks like we owe Dr. Get-Well a great big thank you. Man, I feel so foolish. Jesus wants us to love one another and not covet what someone else has. Being envious and jealous has gotten me nowhere. I need to be more thankful. I can do better. I will do better. I will not covet.
Episodes produced on the Note to Self Guys YouTube channel is inspired by my award-winning and best-selling book, Note to Self, Faithful Inspiration and Aspiration. If you love my videos, you will absolutely adore this book. The book is about the value of life, but more specifically at its core, it is a book that will help you to foster a better relationship between you and the Lord. I will leave a link in the description in the event that you'd like to purchase a copy. Now, I will say this. If you guys like this video or like the videos that I've been producing, please do me a favor and hit the like button and smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that every time I do one of these videos, it will send you a notification. As always, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate the support that you give me because I realize that you could be watching something else.